Character of the Week. So, today's Character of the Week is the Devil of Hell's Kitchen himself, the lethal lawyer, Matt Murdock, better known as the Daredevil. His father, Jack Murdock, or better known as Battling Jack Murdock, was a boxer, a down-and-out boxer, who kind of had a recent turn of events. So during his boxing matches and stuff like that, he's winning, and he's thinking like, yeah, I'm doing great, until he finds out that his manager, the Fixer, was actually fixing the fights. Who knew? He didn't realize that until he told him, hey, I'm gonna need you to go down. This was in like the third or fourth round. And he's like, wait, what? And then he told him like, yeah, you think you've been winning on your own? Nah, it's been me. I'm the fixer. I fix things. And he decided not to go down, and he was killed by the Fixer, because that's what he does, fixes things. So I bypassed a little part of his origin. That's his basic whole like Batman-esque storyline. When he was a kid, he had some radioactive chemicals that was splashed in his face by the out-of-control truck. You know, instead of just, dying, he was blessed with sonar abilities, kind of like a extra sense or radar, and his vibrations and stuff like that. It also heightened his other senses, such as touch and feel and taste and smell. That ability is got him able to do things with his athleticism, which also was part of the chemicals, where he's just really blessed with genes. Instead of being some blind kid who was down on his luck, he was trained by another blind master named Styx. He was kind of like a almost canceled, lower tier, not so great Spider-Man knockoff. What ended up happening is Frank Miller decided to fine-tune his origin and his story, and that kind of boosted his popularity. It also gave way to what's known as the street-level superheroes, such as Punisher, Luke Cage, stuff like that. He also went to law school as Matt Murdock and became a blind lawyer, mostly pro bono cases, helping out Hell's Kitchens, those who can't afford proper legal counsel. That's where Matt Murdock comes in, heart of gold. He'll be part of the prosecutor, but at the same time, he'll also, if he get away, he just beats the crap out of him. And thanks to She-Hulk, he's been reintroduced into MCU ethos, because now, the man without fear, we know, Daredevil. Frank Miller at the time, in the late 80s, early 80s, whatever, when he redefined what Daredevil is nowadays, like that's the actual definitive Daredevil. It's like the ninjas and like a lot of Eastern philosophies and stuff like that, and added that to, which gave that character a little bit more depth for Daredevil. He added more of a gritty crime feel for Daredevil, but because of stuff like that, that laid the groundwork for another independent comic company that started taking some things as a parody, such as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They saw the ninja element sweeping up, they saw the mutant element sweeping up. I don't know where Turtles came in, but they just threw that in there. Instead of the Hand, which is the ninja organization that's been fighting Daredevil, they have the Foot Clan. There's also a secret thing about the fact that the same chemicals that splashed in Matt Murdock's face as a child also were the same chemicals that dripped into the sewers and hit 4 turtles. Dead ass, look that up. So Daredevil's also been involved in a lot of the media too. I forgot the guy who played him, but he's been involved in a couple of Incredible Hulk made-for-TV movies. He was just a guy with a black mask on. It was creepy, weird. Then later on, he's also been featured in certain cartoons, like Spider-Man cartoons, of course. But of course, his real prominence came from the Netflix Marvel series, where the Daredevil had like 3 seasons of pure excellence, especially the hallway fight scene. Charlie Cox is definitely like the quintessential Daredevil, because that's the guy who played him in there, and he's also showed up as She-Hulk. Also, I'm gonna die on this hill, but the 2003 Daredevil movie was not that terrible. It's not great. I'm not saying it deserves awards. I'm just saying that at the time, for what it was and the type of atmosphere that most comic book movies have, it really wasn't that bad. Yeah, I said it. Stand by it. 100. So, we salute you, Daredevil, the man without fear, because he banged She-Hulk. Back to you guys.
Like, share, subscribe.